Hey everyone, just taking a break from editing the weekend's footage, and I just wanted to jump on and post a quick vlog to let you all know a little bit more about who I am, who we are as a channel, and to answer your questions from the post this week. So my name's Chris, and I'm one half of Nature Therapy. Sean, who's the other half of Nature Therapy, is back in Glastonbury in the UK doing some content from there. But I'm here in the Australian studio in a town called Umina Beach, where both Sean and I grew up and became friends a couple of decades ago. So as you can see behind me, we have two computers set up. This one's editing some of the footage that I took over the weekend. And on the other side, there's a bit of audio editing going on. On the weekend, I went away. We were in Port Macquarie on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. It's really beautiful up there and somewhere I haven't really explored a lot myself. So it was exciting to be there. Some of that footage was 360 footage. So if you haven't already, please head across to our other channel, Nature Therapy VR. I'll put the link in the comments below. So now let's get into some of your questions from the weekend. So the first question is from Amanda C. And she asks, what made you first decide to do these videos? So Amanda, for me personally, the reason I do this work is because it helps me personally with my mental health. A few years ago, I went through a rough patch and found that videos like this and some of Sean's other content on his original channel, Stardust Vibes, you can also check out that, the link in the comments below. That sort of content, that sort of ambient music and the nature really helped me. For me doing this, it's really grounding and helps me personally on that level. But also knowing that it helps a lot of other people out there who have gone through similar experiences or who are going through similar experiences currently, that's kind of the driving force behind continuing to do it. And it's what really gets me up and excited every day. So the next one is from Bobby Flakes Jr. And he asks, I would like to know how you pick the right times to video these scenes. So Bobby, there aren't really any right times. I think in the case of storms and like particularly the thunderstorm video we put out maybe 2 months ago, we knew the storm was coming from weather radars and also from hearing it on the news. And you can just generally tell when the weather's changing. And Sean and I just happened to, Sean was in the country at that point, Sean and I just happened to jump in the car and drive to the exact spot we needed to be. So it's a bit luck of the draw. Otherwise, for me, going out and shooting happens maybe once every couple of weeks or so. We do have a lot of footage in the backlog to draw from. So whenever I've had too much time behind the screen, it's time to get out and just explore somewhere. And often when we're exploring, when I'm exploring, you come across some pretty amazing, beautiful scenes. So yeah, no real formula. It's a bit luck of the draw unless we know there's a big storm coming, and then it's still luck of the draw. You just got to hope you get there. So the next one's from Helena T. Thanks for sending the question in, Helena. She writes, what brought you to do these kinds of videos? Where do you get the inspiration? And is it hard to learn and do these kinds of videos? So the first part of your question was kind of answered before. It was, I guess, my initial step into this was my personal experiences with mental health, stress-related issues and sleep issues a few years ago, and discovering this content. And then also the work that Sean was already doing on Stardust Vibes. Again, the link's down below. Where do you get the inspiration? I guess inspiration's everywhere. And it depends on what we're creating. Some of the videos I've had visions or ideas that have just popped up the same way they do if I'm painting or writing or doing any other sort of creative pursuit. But realistically, the majority of it comes from just getting out from behind the computer and getting out into nature with the camera. And it's amazing how much beauty's out there and how many amazing things are out there just to shoot. So sometimes it comes to us and sometimes it's just in the moment. And lastly, is it hard to learn and do these kinds of videos? You definitely need some technical skills and certainly understanding of the software. but there's no limitations these days. So anyone out there who wants to do this or give this a try, really you're only limited by what you put into it. You can go on YouTube and there's a million different videos, tutorials on how to use each piece of software and each camera available. For me personally, I've been in the film and television industry and making content and design for well over a decade. So those technical skills were already there when I came to this, and it was quite easy to pick up. But yeah, for anyone out there who wants to try it, I would say jump on YouTube. If you've got a mobile phone, you can basically make content these days. The cameras on these are so good. So Stephanie asks, who is Sean and where are you from? So I'll answer for Sean because he's not here. Sean and I grew up together. He's been my best friend for well over a couple of decades. And he's one of the most patient, kind, caring people I know. He's also incredibly talented on the audio front and has done a lot of study and work in that area, but also social work and carers work for a long time before picking this up. So he's definitely got that in his nature. We both grew up on the Central Coast in Umina Beach in New South Wales, Australia. So Dear Planet has asked, amazing channel and beautiful content. Thank you very much. We really appreciate those comments. Tell me please, do you use OBS for streaming many hours? To be quite honest with you, I don't know what OBS is, so I would say no. But Dream Theater, a great band, asks, you surf a lot, is that true? Not as much as I used to, and I would certainly like to do it more. I'm trying to get more of a balance back in. The ocean and surfing is where I go to unwind and disconnect from the world. And yeah, it really kind of grounds me. So yeah, without surfing, I don't know where I'd be right now. The last one is from Araya. And it is in Spanish by the looks of it. And I don't speak Spanish. So bear with me while I translate this. She doesn't have a question, but did just want to thank us for the work we do and for the videos. So thank you very much, Araya, for writing in, and thank you to everyone else who has, either on that post or just in general on each of the videos. We really appreciate all your feedback and positivity and support. It helps us keep going, and it's great to know that the work we're doing has a positive impact on other people as well. So thank you so much. If you do want to get in touch, you can just reach out in the comments below this video or on any of our other videos. We check all the comments, we read everything, and we do try and get back to everyone as soon as we can. Otherwise, you can get us on social media or through our website, nature-therapy.com.au. So thank you so much and have a great week.